Okay folks, so the final whistle has just gone at Craven Cottage and Rovers picking up another defeat. So it's 2 for 2 for Rovers so far. I'm actually recording this just slightly before the final time, but right now, as it stands, it is 2-0 to Fulham. So obviously, old Biebs, Justin Bieber lookalike, Tom Cairney, ex-Rover, put them in front in the first half with a bit of a belter. In a half that actually kind of made Fulham look, well, I think Rovers were decent, very solid. We looked composed. We had pretty much all the ball, especially for the first 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. And they had their one chance. And obviously, you give Cairney a bit of space. We all know it. He can stick him in the back of the net from anywhere in the pitch. Yeah, and that's what, you know, it's one of his trademarks. Given the space, he'll smash it in the back of the net. Just in case you're wondering, I'm not in Pennsylvania anymore, folks. Just deviating off topic a little bit. We're actually driving across the country, making a pit stop right here at the Indiana Dunes National Park in Indiana. Made a little pit stop, got the dog out, stretched the legs. But anyway, caught the game on the road. But yeah, second half, Mitrovic wrapped it up towards the back end of the game, and it was, yeah, too little too late. But to be honest with you, I think Rovers stepped up, and in fact, the past 2 games, Rovers have looked pretty solid going forward. Going back in the defence, again, it's the same old questions again, for the most part. The weak areas, the right back, Elliot Bennett started at right back, kind of got found out for the second goal. Tosin stepped in to fill the void. Obviously, no more Mulgrew. Lenihan also didn't start today, which gave us a bit of an inexperienced centre-back pairing of Williams and Tosin. But to be honest with you, I think it's an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade. Tosin does look the part. Made a couple of decent clearances to deny Fulham when they were pressing. Williams is half decent as well. So, you know, the foundations are there. For me, this isn't as bad as a defeat as the first game of the season. Obviously, it doesn't look pretty starting the 2 games, picking up no points. But this was always going to be one of those games that we were going to struggle with. If we were to get a point, we would have been laughing. We would have been doing backflips all the way through into the Carabao Cup in midweek. Yeah, and I think that's what we've got to focus on now. Yeah, it's a cup game midweek up against Oldham. Give some of the fringe boys a go. Maybe Brereton gets a start, but basically we need to come out of that with something. I know I expect a lot of changes. I expect a bit of a fringe squad as well. But if we can get them confidence started with a win there, maybe a clean sheet, yeah, we can kick on from there. I think it's a similar sort of stuff happened last season. We had a rocky start. I don't think it was rocky as this, but once we took on, I don't know, whoever it was, I think it was Carlisle, and we won 4-1 or something. We went on a nice, decent run. So hopefully we can replicate that next weekend, and that is up against Middlesbrough back at Ewood Park. But yeah, it was some really good football by Rovers. We can't knock it. But ultimately, the result just didn't go our way. And yeah, Fulham at their place is always going to be a difficult venue. They looked a bit average in the first half, but when they get given a chance, they were clinical. Cairney putting it in the back of the net. Also, Mitrovic doing the same. So yeah, Indiana Dunes National Park, not too bad. A little bit later on, in fact, it'll be a lot later on. Once I get into the hotel, I'll do the detailed review, take a look at the stats and all that kind of good stuff. I'll take a look. Hopefully, we'll hear from the fans and hear from the gaffer. And then we'll kick on into next week up against Middlesbrough. So don't be too doom and gloom, folks. It's you know, it's Rovers. We're a slow, stodgy start, difficult game. This was always going to be, but we just need to knuckle down. Some standouts for me. Rothwell took up a bit of a knock. I'm not too sure how bad an injury that is. Bennett got a whack to his knee. Bradley Johnson had a couple of good efforts as well. Gallagher looked lively. I'm probably going to give my man of the match to who to? Maybe I don't know. It was one of those that Tosin. I'm going to give it to him just for the fact that he's made his debut and been thrown into the fire a little bit. So yeah, it was definitely optimistic for us looking forward. Perhaps, you know, there is something there that we can nurture a little bit, and hopefully it can improve our defensive duties. But Middlesbrough next. Yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions about the game in the comment section down below, and we'll go again, folks. Detailed review coming up. But for right now, I'm going to bounce out of here. I've got to get back on the road, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ciao for now, folks. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here.
I hope.